Good morning. It's Ada Sparks here with a word of hope. Last night, my grand dog spent the night with me. I guess that's what it would be called. My daughter's dog. Anyway, he's a great big dog. And so this morning when I woke up, I had some poo to clean up because poo happens. And he's still kind of a puppy, even though he's really big. And so as I was cleaning it up, I wasn't upset or anything because I just thought, this happens. It's just part of life. And so, of course, I was inspired by the poo for my word of hope because I get inspired by random things, as I'm sure you have figured out by now. And I got to thinking about how we all have poo in our lives. Sometimes it's our own poo, and sometimes it's poo that other people have left it along the way. But we all have to deal with poo, and we're always cleaning up poo because poo happens. And that is oftentimes what builds our character. We learn life's lessons through cleaning up and dealing with poo. It stinks. It's smelly. It's disgusting. It's leftovers from what was once something that was delicious and wonderful and helping us, and now it's like the refuse from that. Well, I got to thinking, I wonder if there's anything in the Bible that has to do with this, because I can't really make a word of hope out of it unless there is. And of course, there's always something in the word of the Lord. It says in Hebrews chapter 2, verse 18, "For in that he himself hath suffered being tempted, he is able to secure them that are tempted." Now you're probably thinking, how does that relate to poo? Well, to me, it relates like this. Jesus had never decided to come to earth and walk on earth. He would have never had to deal with any poo. He could have stayed in heaven, and he could have lived a beautiful and wonderful and perfect life in heaven. And then we would have never really related to him. But because he robed himself in flesh, and he dealt with temptation, and he dealt with people that he loved betraying him, and he dealt with heartache, and he dealt with being hungry, he dealt with fasting, and he dealt with friendships that were broken. He dealt with all those things that you and I deal with. He dealt with poo. Somehow that makes him more relatable. And so when my heart is broken, or when I'm super hungry, I know that Jesus can relate, because he too has stepped in a little poo along the way. And I know what he felt like. I know that he knows what I felt like. And that makes him approachable. And I'm so thankful for a God who wasn't afraid to deal with a little bit of poo, because poo happens. So be wise, my friend. Not afraid. God bless.